afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea.
You see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well, after an outstanding version of the national anthem by Walpole High student Mariana McCallum, once again we're saying good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to tonight's Tuesday, October 24th, 2023 Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School varsity boys soccer action as your Walpole High Timberwolves host the Natick High Redhawks in a Bay State Conference interdivision game from John Turco Field. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports. I'll be providing all of tonight's play-by-play action with Nick Piccirilli handling the filming for this contest. With tonight being senior night, Walpole's seniors and their families were just honored in the pregame ceremonies. This year's 12th graders for the Timberwolves include tri-captains Mike Corrigan, Tom Jarvis, and Nate DeMartinez, in addition to Lucas Langone, Nathan Giffen, Ray Lunn, Dominic Pompeo, Andrew Miles, Bernard Lasad, Andy Kotiki, Dante Del Pico, and Johan Terziski. Walpole Media Corporation and I would like to thank these seniors for 4 years of Walpole pride and wish them the best of luck in their future endeavors. Walpole brings a 1-8-2 Herget Division record into this battle of fourth-place teams in their respective divisions. Needham is 2-6-3 in the Carey Division and ranked 23rd in Division I in the latest MIAA Power Rankings. Walpole is 21st in D2 with an overall 4-8-3 record. The Orange and Blue started the season fine with a 1-1 tie with Weymouth and a scoreless deadlock with Milton around victories over Sharon 4-1 and Braintree 2-0. Things got a little tougher, though, after that, as a 1-0 verdict over Bishop Fan, a 2-1 nod over Catholic Memorial, and a 1-1 draw with Sharon spread out against 8 losses. With a 1-5-1 home record, Walpole has been outscored 26-15. Natick sports an overall 4-7-3 mark, having tallied 24 goals, one less than they have scored. The Red and Blue has beaten Xaverian 3-0, Medfield 3-2, and taken 3-0 decisions over Newton North and Wayland in their last 2 games. Walpole Media Corporation is always looking for anyone who might be interested in doing play-by-play or color commentary for any Walpole High School varsity sporting event. If you are interested, please contact Walpole Media Corporation Executive Director Tamara Green at 508-668-7795 or by emailing her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. You don't need any experience. We are more than happy to work with you to get you comfortable behind the microphone here. You will not be on TV unless you want to be. It's all right if you make mistakes. I mean, I've been doing this for either 9 or 10 years now. I forget how long. And I'm good for probably 2 or 3 at least mistakes per game. So, and they still keep me coming back. So we would be more than happy if you are interested in doing play-by-play or color commentary. Once again, like I said, please contact Walpole Media Corporation Executive Director Tamara Green at 508-668-7795 or by emailing her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. Okay, Walpole starts it off with Mike Corrigan sending it in. He's being replaced here by Davis Potter. The ceremonial first kick and the throw in down the sidelines. Chasing after it is Potter. He sends it to Thomas Jarvis. Coming back for Natick is Joel Duarte. Ball goes out of bounds on the far side and will be thrown in by Nate DeMartinez. It's picked off by Natick. They drop it back out. It'll be Natick ball. Throw in from the far side. Thrown in by DeMartinez. Long ball coming up. Natick's there first. That's Minio Graham with that. Walpole keeping the ball alive. Comes back over to Natick. Brendan McCabe there. Well, shot just wide on the near side. A wide open shot by Luke Dougherty. And he just missed the net completely. A lucky miss for Walpole. Langone's kick, Langone's kick. Comes down. It's cleared away partly. Booted ahead by Silas Tillingshast. Natick on the move. Long ball knocked ahead. Walpole clears. Headed off. Coming up on the side, that was Hani Hossani. Walpole, nope, Natick gets it back. Kicked in front, but it's intercepted by the Timberwolves. Sent down the field. The goalie, Bosworth, is able to stop it before it goes beyond the end line. Comes out ahead to Dougherty, who sends it over, but it's picked off by Walpole. Hustling down after it is Ryan Luna. Langoni sends it up. Long shot down the far side. Walpole controlling on the far sideline. Clearing it down for Walpole was DeMartinez. A header attempt goes wide by Jarvis. That'll be Walpole ball. In front, punched out by Bosworth. Walpole comes back with the rebound and boots it out way to the left of the goalie. Bosworth bringing it up. He'll start it down for the Red Hawks. Gets it across. Defensively for Walpole over there was Davis Potter. Comes back again to Bosworth. He fires it up the field to Dougherty. Dougherty sends it ahead to Enzo Ivar DeSul. Nice play, working on the ball with Dante Del Pico. Ball still in the air. Controlled by Walpole. And they get it back in. Headed up forward. Nice stop there. Picked off by Walpole, clearing it down. Saying offsides now, 33-13 and counting in this first half. Long kick down. Knocked down by Tillingest. Silas controlling on the far side. Splits a couple of defenders. Actually, he had handed that off to Nathan Giffen. Walpole bringing the ball down. Long boot cross field. Kept in by Jarvis. Natick will get the ball. Ball coming over. Natick with the steal there. Walpole comes right back. as DeMartinez was on that. Here's a steal by Walpole, kicked ahead. Nice move. Langoni comes way out of the net. The shot and cleared up over the top. It will be Natick ball. They're adjusting the net down there. First corner kick is by Natick. Sending it in front, headed back out. Walpole's able to clear it. Ball going back for Walpole to get it is Thomas Jarvis. Nice move by Dante Del Pico. On the far side, Natick with the ball. Long shot along the ground, cleared back up and out. It'll be Natick ball. DeMartinez with the ball on the far side. Bernard Lassard coming out. And Dominic Pompeo going in for Walpole. Ryan Lund, I'm sorry, no, Pompeo. Headed forward on the ground. Andrew Miles with the ball for Walpole. Bringing it down, shoots, score. Natick gets on the board first with 22. Brendan McCabe scoring for the Red Hawks. Walpole falling behind here. Needs to get this one back as fast as they can. Down the far side. Here's a break for the Timberwolves. Shot up through the goalpost over the top of the net. By Potter, I think, on that kick. Clearing kick, headed down to Luke Dougherty. Ball sent back down, headed up and up, sent back in by Charlie Ramsey. And goes out of bounds. It'll be Natick ball still. With the throw-in will be Michael Cliver, one of the co-captains. No, he decides to hand it off. Cliver is a co-captain, and he gives it to Keller Berry, the other captain. Bouncing ball into Lucas Langone. He easily makes the save. Kick comes down to about midfield. It's headed down by Eddie Anabali for Natick. Kicked out of bounds by Walpole. That was by Peter LaRusso. And a throw in here by Dougherty. Nope, he leaves it for Cliver. Walpole's able to control, but Natick gets it right back. Dougherty with it. Sends it in front, goes right through. And Walpole sends it down. Potter on the chase after it. Potter's just a sophomore. He's one of the leading scorers on the team this year. His sister Misha is the co-captain of the girls soccer team. Keller Berry sends it over for Natick, but it's picked off by the Timberwolves. Knocked out by Cliver. Potter comes out. And he's replaced by Andrew Miles. Ball on the ground. Ball comes back to Theo Paxton for the Red Hawks. Joel Duarte and Luca Tavila ready to come back in for Natick. Sent ahead. Walpole hustling down there. Langone gets over there first out of his net. 22:57 and counting in this first half. Long kick goes past everyone. Sent ahead. It's picked off by Brendan McCabe for Natick. Going down on that far side. Being chased, putting a lot of pressure on. There's a shot and a save. Nice shot by Johan Tuziski. Bernard Lassad coming back in for Walpole. And Austin Feener coming out. Throw in. Sent back into Walpole territory. Headed back out. Walpole keeping the ball moving. Miles sent it back. Here's a steal by the Red Hawks. A lot of bodies over there, and goes out of bounds off of Walpole. It will be Natick. No, it's not. It must have hit a Natick player. Walpole throw in. Headed back down. Getting the ball back. Steal by Dougherty. Sends it ahead. It's kicked out. Cleared back up by Charlie Ramsey. Dougherty with it. No, I'm sorry, that's not Dougherty. That's Ramsey with it. His shot is knocked out by Walpole. Throw in. Settled by Natick. To Matty Gordon. He drops it way back. Gets it over to Cliver. Sent ahead. On the far side, battling and sending it out. But it'll be a corner kick. The second of the game, both of them by Natick. Hooks it around, headed out. Comes in. Another head. Langoni comes out and steals the ball right in front of a Natick player there. The player was Paxton, Theo Paxton, who thought he would be getting the open net, but Langone leaped in front of him to make the save. Here comes Dougherty again, drops it back. Walpole gets it. There's a steal by Cliver. And the shot goes out. It'll be Walpole ball. Just under 18 minutes to go in the first half here. Potter back in, Trzaski out for the Timberwolves. Let's see. Husani and Miles come out for Walpole. Husani coming back in for Walpole. Replacing I don't know who that is. I don't have a 16 on my roster. Battling down in that far corner. comes to Cliver. He sends it ahead to Gordon. Gordon drops it back to Tavila, who sends it out. That'll be a throw in by Walpole. By DeMartinez. Tillingest sends it back, and it goes back to Langoni. Fires a shot down, headed way back down. It'll be Walpole ball at the 30. Long kick down. Walpole controls, going ahead. And that will be probably offsides on Walpole. Theo Paxton leaves it for Bosworth. Max's kick comes down to about the 35. Walpole controlling, and it goes out of bounds. Kellen Berry coming in. Keller Berry coming in for Natick. Ball comes way back for Natick. Back to Gordon. Natick just settling things down. Ball comes in and kicked up. Ball will go out of bounds. It'll be Walpole ball. Brady DeBostido coming out, going in for Natick. Coming out is Lee, Kensei Lee. Going down on the far sideline, DeMartinez. Looking for it, gets it. Battling over there is Bernard Lassard. Natick will send it in here. The throw in comes out to the middle of the field. And it goes out, the Walpole ball. Potter there, along with Tillinghast. Tillinghast is also a 10th grader. Have a long kick. Knocked down, shot up over the top of the net by Graham Minio. 11.5 minutes left in the first half here. Natick on top 1-0 on a goal by Brendan McCabe. gets it out to the 40. Headed by Peter LaRusso. Austin Feener getting ready to come in for the Timberwolves. It'll be Walpole ball. Feener comes in now for the orange and blue. Coming out is Bernard Lassard. Ball free. Walpole still going, comes back out. Kept in and booted ahead. Throwing it in front is Del Pico, but his ball is picked off, and that may saved by Dubester. Walpole bringing the ball down. It's Tillinghast. Tillinghast bringing it down, still dribbling. Sends it over to Java's trying to cut in. Langoni. I'm sorry, no, Bosworth will boot it away here for the Red Hawks. It's kept at the center area, headed forward by Walpole. Going out. Langoni there for Walpole with 8:04 to go in first half. There's a foot race going on there. Cleared out. It'll be Walpole with the throw in. Throw in by Jarvis. Long kick. Natick able to control. Sending it ahead. There for Walpole. Sends it up to Langone. And it goes out. No, stays in. Kept in nicely by Del Pico. Max Bosworth ready to boot it out for the Red Hawks here. 6.5 minutes left in the first half. Natick on top, 1-0 in this Bay State Conference interdivision game. Senior night here at Walpole High. Tillinghast with it. Drops it back to Ryan Lunn. Ball goes out. It'll be Walpole ball. A throw in here by Walpole. Send it over towards the middle of the net. Headed just wide of the net. And Natick will start it back again. Bosworth, the Natick goalie, sends it up. Coming forward, Tillinghast with it. Sending it ahead, and say Potter was there just a step too late. Davis almost had a shot at the tying goal for Walpole. Bosworth, short kick. Headed down by, and coming away with it is Dubester. Long shot hits the side of the net by Natick. On the far side, Natick with the ball. Going ahead. Two defenders for Walpole. Ball comes back, kept in. Walpole ball. We're under 3.5 minutes to go here. Ball comes up. Kept in by Berry. Berry drops it back to Paxton. Long shot at the side of the net. No harm done there. Bosworth sends it ahead. The Red Hawks start down. Clear it ahead. The foot race going on, and Walpole gets there first. Diving play by Lunn. Natick player was a little slow getting up, but he's up. In fact, he's going to throw the ball in. Coming up, Bosworth there. Fires the ball way back down 2 minutes. We are under 2 minutes to go now here in the first half. There's the kick. Comes up headed down. Walpole able to keep the ball in. Sent in front. Long shot, just wide of the net. By Peter LaRusso. Bosworth will kick it off here. Headed high up in the air. That'll be Walpole ball. Tillinghast with it. He gives it to Jarvis. Time call by Coach Lee Delaney of Walpole with 15 seconds left in the half. Trying to get some offensive play set up here to get Walpole on the board. Okay, Walpole's got it set up here. Starting it off will be tri-captain Tom Jarvis. Dante Del Pico comes out. Long kick, headed away by Natick. Natick getting a chance here. And that ends the first half here at Turco Field with Natick on top, 1-0. They've had the only two penalty corner kicks so far in the game. Walpole has had their chances, just not been able to put it into the net yet. Teams will take a little break here. We'll do the same and be back shortly with second half action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to John Turco Field on the Walpole High campus, where your Walpole Timberwolves boys varsity soccer team trails the Natick Redhawks 1-0 here in this Bay State Conference Herget interdivision game, not Herget, interdivision. Both teams are in fourth place in their respective divisions. Natick in the Carey, Walpole in the Herget. And Natick will start things off, going right to left on this half here. Long kick going down. Natick tracks it down, sends it in front. Shot saved by Lucas Langoni in the Walpole net. Boot comes up, put down by Tillinghast. Silas Tillinghast. Ball comes up to Ryan Lunn, and he will start it off for Walpole. Long shot. Kept in. Natick recovers, coming back. It's Gordon with it for Natick. Drops it back to Mateo Huya. Yuha with the ball. Sends it to Kenzie Lee. Ball coming into Langoni. He scoops it up. And we'll start things off again for the Timberwolves. Ball knocked down, out of bounds. It'll be Natick ball. A throw in by, knocked out of bounds. That was thrown in by DeMartinez. Nate. Walpole with a little bit of action here. Goes. DeMartinez throwing it in for Wall. No, he'll leave it for leaves it for Jarvis, Thomas Jarvis, one of Walpole's tri-captains. Long throw goes to Natick. Cleared up, gets past Terziski. And a long ball kicked back out by Langoni. Headed back in by Lee for Natick. It'll be Natick ball. Throw in. Saved by Minio for Natick. Walpole having a little trouble to get into the offensive zone in this second half. The early going. Oh, as I said, here's a breakaway for Natick. Langoni comes out. Shot. What a save! Kick save by Langoni as he robbed Graham Minio. Tremendous save. Langoni getting congratulated by his teammates. That looked like he came out a little too soon, but he knew what he was doing right there and was able to kick that ball away. And we will have a throw in from the far side. Ball comes up, headed out by Walpole. Redhawks maintain control. Long shot, high and wide of the net. Just under 35 minutes to go in regulation. Natick on top, 1-0 on an early goal by Brendan McCabe. Walpole settles things down, gets it across. Stolen. Walpole gets it back. DeMartinez. It'll be Natick ball. Graham Minio will kick it in for Natick. Just over the diving head of Brendan McCabe. It was just over his head. Walpole starting back. Tillinghast over there. Silas doing the job, working the ball in. And it'll be Walpole ball. Starting at the 15. Actually, he's going to get it at the 19. A long boot down. Headed in. Walpole keeps it alive. That's Davis Potter doing yeoman's work over there. Kicked out. It will be Natick ball. Mike Corrigan coming in for Walpole, replacing Silas Tillinghast. Ball coming up to DeMartinez. Nate sends it ahead. He was looking for Bernard Lassard. Walpole still going. Bosworth comes out of the net to make the save for Natick. McCabe had it temporarily for Walpole, for Natick. Sent ahead. It'll be a Natick ball as they have a player down with 30 minutes and 40 seconds left in this regulation. Walpole trainer Amanda Randall out to check on the player. He's up on his own power. That's Kenzie Lee. Starting things off is Mateo Uya for Natick. Walpole keeping the ball in. But on the far side, Natick controls, comes away with it. Goes to McCabe. He sends it in front to Sam Hess. Walpole knocks it down, clears it out. And it comes right back in. Timberwolves able to get it down, but booted back in again by Uya. Going down to Bosworth, and he gets it as Potter is right in his doorstep. Under 30 minutes to go now in regulation. Long kick. Ball goes out. Throw in down the side. Walpole kicks it. Out of bounds. No, kept in, but no, out of bounds. It'll be Natick ball. Throwing it in is Berry for Natick. Kicked out by Walpole. There's the throw in, knocked down. Walpole trying to get something going here. Bringing the ball down. Potter there. Actually, that wasn't Potter, that was Hunt's. Ball goes out. It'll be Walpole's first corner kick of the game. The first of the second half for either team. Natick had the only 2 corner kicks in the first half. Kick comes in over the head of everybody. Natick clears it down the sidelines and just out by Minio. Just couldn't keep the ball in bounds. Here's the throw in by Nate DeMartinez for the Timberwolves. Ball up in the air. Headed over by Tillinghast. It's taken by LaRusso. Long ball, headed out. Knocked down by Walpole. Comes over to Tillinghast. Oh. Kicked back in by Alberto Daya. Ball comes loose. Oh. Natick coming back down fast. Good steal there by Potter. Natick hustling is McCabe. McCabe bringing it down the near sideline. And loses it. 25 minutes and 10 seconds left in regulation. Ball comes back. McCabe gets it for Natick. He sends it up to Brady Dubesher. Austin Feener getting ready to come back in for Walpole. Block, gets the kick through. And it's taken by Natick, but Walpole gets it right back. Ooh, drop back. Walpole there, and they send it back to Langoni, who sends it up, headed back in, but out of bounds. Natick ball. Walpole ball. Ryan Lund starts it off for the Timberwolves, but his kick is intercepted. Here's a break for Natick. Shot and a score. Graham Minio puts Natick up 2-0. Just under 23 minutes to go in regulation. Natick doubles their advantage to 2-0 on a breakaway goal by Graham Minio. As Langoni came out to make the save, and he put it just past his left, just inside the post. Feener finally gets to come in. Potter comes out for the Timberwolves. Ball gets past Walpole. Players comes back to Langoni. He stops it, clears it, and sends it out of the bounds on the side. It will be Natick ball. Throw in to Minio. He drops it back to Colby Chiavaro. Comes across field to Brady Dubesher. Taken by Matty Gordon. And a whistle blows. It'll be Walpole ball at the 30. Ryan Lund will do the kicking here. Sends a long kick down. Chasing it for Walpole, but not getting there. Timberwolves goes out. DeMartinez with the throw in. Back to Joel Duarte. Natick. Far side. Blocked, saved by Walpole. Walpole ball coming back. 20 minutes left in regulation, halfway through the second half. Long kick in. Johan Terziski getting ready to come in for the Timberwolves, as is Andrew Miles. Enzo Ivadosol getting ready to come in for Natick. Langoni boots it up, but it's intercepted by Natick. And we've got offsides. Long kick comes down, headed over. Walpole can't get there. Ball comes up. It was to Feener, but Natick takes it away. There's a steal by Walpole. It's Tillinghast. Goes ahead right to Bosworth, who scoops it up from the Natick net. Quickly sending the ball ahead. Blocked by DeMartinez, chipped back in. Comes over to Bosworth. Easy is deflected over by his teammate. 18 minutes left in regulation. Stolen by Feener. Kicked up by Bosworth. Headed back in by Walpole, but it is kept in on the... no, they're letting it go out. Feener and Miles come in for the Timberwolves. Russo and Jarvis come out for Walpole on that exchange there. Walpole kicking it in front. Kept there by Timberwolves, but Natick starts back down. Good hustle back by LaRusso. Switch, give and go here. Offsides. Just too far ahead for Minio. He's got Natick's second goal midway through the second half, after Brendan McCabe first half goal had put Natick ahead 1-0. Walpole trying to get the ball down. It's kept out by Natick and rolls over the foot of Joel Duarte. So Walpole's DeMartinez will throw it in. So Walpole chasing it down and clearing it to Langoni. Ball being headed back and forth. Falls in. Trzaski down there for Walpole. And it's cleared out of bounds by Walpole. Thrown in by Duarte. Gets it back, sends it up front. Bringing the ball down is Ramsey. Being guarded. Shot. Blocked wide of the net. Comes back out. Walpole getting it. It'll be Walpole ball. Walpole needs to get something going now. The clock is not in their favor. Trying to keep their slim playoff hopes alive here. Shot. Nice side block, sliding block there for Walpole. Two good saves there. Both of those saves were by Albert Dias. Ball hit up onto the top of the net. Looked for a split second there like it had snuck inside under the crossbar, but it was just over, kept out by Langone. Kick comes out, knocked down by Duarte. Walpole gets it back. It was Dominic Pompeo. Goes just out of bounds. Kenzie Lee and Luca Tavila coming in for Natick. .11.5 left in regulation. Natick on top 2-0. Goes out, it'll be Walpole ball. Kicked out by Natick. Throw in by Walpole. Circling back. To DeMartinez. Nate dribbling it ahead. To Tillinghast, back to DeMartinez. Back to Tillinghast. Keeps his balance. Fires it down, and Bosworth comes out of his net to make the save. Lee with the ball up to Duarte. Tillinghast steals for Walpole, drops it back to Lucas Langone. And he sends it over to Hassan Huzani. Let's see. Potter and LaRusso back in for Walpole. Terziski. No, it's not Terziski. It's, yeah, Terziski and Jarvis come out. Nope, that's not Jarvis. That is Hazel. Sean Hazel. Shot cleared out in front. Walpole with the shot. Goes wide of the net. Natick battling away. Shot and a steal. Oh, he hit the post. Tillinghast all alone in front with a wide open net, and he hit the post. Oh, was that? There's a save. Actually, I think that was not Tillinghast. That was Potter who hit the post. Ball sent all the way down to Bosworth. He stops it. Picks it up away from Potter, who came right in on him. Two players go down. It'll be Natick ball, Walpole ball. All right, starting it on the far side. A long kick in, headed up, and cleared up. Walpole settles it down. It's Tillinghast. Natick on their way right back again. Going down the far side, that's Gordon, Matty Gordon. Ball comes up to Walpole. DeMartinez up to Lunn. And Dominic Pompeo takes a shot in the head with the ball and goes down. He'll come out of the game sort of wobbling. Coach Delaney and Amanda Randall, the trainer, walking him back. 6:07 left in regulation. Long throw in. Walpole keeps it alive. That was Lassard. Going up ahead. Long ball sent back. Langoni will settle it down. Gets off a line drive kick. It's sent back in. Walpole's able to keep it inbounds, and Natick steals, sending it ahead. Comes back to Langoni. Settles it. Sends it over to DeMartinez. Nate bringing it down. Saved momentarily by Hazel. Now back to DeMartinez. There it goes out. It'll be a throw in here by Walpole. 5 minutes left. Exactly. And stop time is now in effect, I guess that's what they call it. Goes high in the air. Natick with the ball. Comes over to Lee. Lee ahead to McCabe. No, that was not McCabe. That was Ramsey. Ball out of bounds. It'll be Natick ball. Ball comes back. Walpole controlling on the far side. Goes out of bounds off of Natick. It'll be Walpole ball. Comes back to LaRusso. It's headed down and it will go. Assad was looking for a corner out of that, but couldn't convince the officials. Natick with the ball. As Duarte was dumped. Comes back to Duarte. Goes out, kicked out by Walpole. That was Lassad that kicked it out. Throwing in will be Kensei Lee. Walpole trying to move the ball ahead. They do. Goes on the far side, but there's nobody there for Walpole. Walpole gets the ball. Throwing down. Timberwolves trying to get something going here. Is able to be saved. Drops the ball back. Looking in front. Knocked down by Walpole. A long kick coming in. Headed over, but comes back out to DeMartinez. Going in. Lassad. Comes up to Tillinghast. Headed down. Martinez steals, drops it back. On the far side, it's Tillinghast circling around, trying to get a shot off. Gets it to Martinez. He leaves it for Lasad. Lasad for Martinez. Walpole trying to keep it going. They need to get one here to pull to within a goal. But they're having a hard time breaking through Natick's defenses here. Ball goes down. Bosworth is there. Kicks it out. And the whistle sounds, ending the game here as Natick comes away with the victory. Natick scored early in the game with Brendan McCabe doing the honors. That was the only goal of the first half. There were two penalty corner kicks, both by Natick. In the second half, Graham Minio made it 2-0 for Natick. Walpole had the only corner kick of the second half. So it doesn't go quite the way Walpole wanted it on senior night, as Walpole drops to 4-9-3 now overall, and Natick improves to 4-6-3. So that's about it from tonight from Turco Field. We would like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School boys varsity soccer action. Once again, the final score, Natick 2, Walpole 0.